Hey, what's up everyone? This is Spaced Out Productions with another video regarding alternate memories. So, the reason why I'm talking about this is because it was brought up again today. My parents have this memory of me, specifically, and they swear upon this that they remember it. That they remember me making a video. Now, I've made many videos. I've made many orb videos. I've taken many pictures. I've taken many videos of orbs, and I wish I could find them all. And they're sure that it's bound to be on some card somewhere of mine. Some micro SD card or SD card of some sort. And I don't have any recollection of that. I remember capturing some really weird, strange, freaky things, whether it's audio or, sounds of something, or video, or pictures of orbs, or crafts, or the paranormal or supernatural. I mean, you name it. I've captured very strange things. But they've got a memory, an alternate memory, and that's why I kind of tied that into this whole entire Mandela effect, alternate reality, alternate memories, and shift situation, because they remember me making a video and doing as I commonly do when I capture something. I haven't in a while, but I do this from time to time when I capture the supernatural or paranormal, and for a long time I've captured many things, and I'll save it onto a folder and title the folder, and so that I can know exactly what I'm looking at when I see a micro SD card. I don't have to look through all the files. It's under a folder if I capture something supernatural. Most of the time I would do that. I wish I'd done it with all of my files, but I didn't. Sadly, I didn't think about that till later. But they swear that they remember me. Remember. Sorry, I went off into the member berries thing. That was a meme in a video for a long time from South Park. They always said that, and it was on their episodes, and that's something that, remember the good old days? Anyway, but my mind is so sporadic. Anyway, that's how I am. But they remember me making this video, and I don't remember it. I've talked about this a few times before, but it's back on my mind again because they brought it up again today. They remember me making this video of an orb, and say that they wish I could find it because it would prove the spirit realm. I mean, I slowed it down. He said he remembers me slowing it down, and that I paused and paused, and I slowed it down. I took screenshots and pictures of it, and he said it's in some card somewhere. And I said either something has wiped my memory or doesn't want me to remember it, or it didn't happen for this version of my consciousness, because I've got no recollection of it. How can something so vivid of a loved one, now I know that sounds crazy, right? I'm just pretty much defining this entire phenomenon and saying how can it happen. But my point is, something is definitely happening, because we've got so many cases happening now of alternate memories, alternative memories. Maybe it's alternate reality. Maybe it's altered reality. I don't know. I mean, I don't have one set definition. I just did do a previous video regarding some of my explanations. Well, actually, not some, but one of my explanations regarding this phenomenon. One of the thoughts that I had regarding the possible cause of this phenomenon. And it was sort of this epiphany that I had. It was like one awakening or one idea that I had suddenly back in 2015 or so when I first heard about this phenomenon. But they remember me making a video of this orb with a ghost inside it. I slowed it down, and they say that there was a ghost, a spirit, there was a person, a woman, or someone in a robe, a white robe. Now, I remember many orbs with some spirits, or orbs with faces, and various good and evil faces, dark, light, dark, whatever you want to call it, just various images and faces and things. And not like, oh, we're just programmed to see faces and things. It was legitimate, like there are faces in it. I've had pictures of me. There was a face behind me. There was a person looked like from the past, from a long time ago, and I'll look that up sometime. I think it's in one of my first SD cards, and I took a picture of it. And people say, oh, of course, it's an older camera, it's pixelated. That may be true, but it was a definite looking person in that picture from the past. But that I remember, and I don't know. I don't remember what they're talking about, though, saying that I slowed this down this time. Now, I remember doing that many times with several pictures, several videos. I have slowed videos down. I've captured orbs, fairies, spirits, ghosts, sounds, strange beings, strange objects, and crafts, and strange phenomenon of all kinds. You name it, I've captured it, and I'll share many of them very soon, hopefully. Hopefully they didn't delete. Some of the images are gone from the cloud. Go figure. It's supposed to be stored on multiple servers and have backup servers store your information. I don't know what I'm going to do because my Google Drive is almost out of memory. I have 15% of the memory left in my Google Drive in the cloud. You wouldn't think that you would have to pay for cloud storage, but it's like storage units. You have to pay for it now. And I don't want to pay. And I'm almost out of memory. So, I don't know what I'll do there. I already stored on micro SD cards, but it's just kind of hard to look through. It's like, oh my goodness, looking through all of that data is like, it's like overwhelming. It's a ridiculous task to look through all of that data, all those files. Got called to Senate, data hack. That rap battle. Man, I'm so random. Acted so robotic, Star Trek's like, we need Lieutenant Data back. That was a good rap battle. Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. About Mark Zuckerberg not even blinking. He doesn't even blink. Which is true. It's true. But yeah, that alternate memory thing that I've got, I mean, that they have, that I don't have that memory, but they swear that they swear they remember me taking that video, showing them, slowing it down, taking screenshots and pictures of it, snapshotting it after slowing the video footage down, which I've done many times with various things. And I've seen the fairy realm. I've seen spirits, gnomes, beings. I know this sounds crazy. Brownie things, these little wobbly things, wobbled off, Sasquatches, paranormal, supernatural, any kind of cryptid you can think of. Well, not any, but... See, some people don't believe all of that. And I've witnessed it. I've recorded it. Some of the files become corrupt. I've corrupted. I mean, I wish to goodness that I had taken a video of that scream, the screams that we heard that night. Those screams. Now that I remember vividly. Now that I can't forget. And if you look up the loudest Bigfoot audio ever, that's what we heard. That is exactly what we heard. There's nothing else to compare that sound. And then there were a bunch of little ones around. And they got closer, and then they were further away. Farther, they were gone. It just disappeared all at once. Total silence. The dogs were having a fit like they were going to kill something, and like something was going to kill them. I mean, it was like imminent danger to the dogs that were on the hill. This person's dogs. And of course the people, talking to someone about that, it's kind of like, it's like talking, might as well be talking to thin air when you're talking to people about that. It might as well be speaking to the wall. I'm sure it would listen, but I'm sure it would believe you more than they do, than people that are skeptical. But yeah, they don't get it. They always think in a logical sense, but many things aren't logical. But we spoke to the person, down the road that happened to on their property. We thought their dogs were dead, because the very next day after that happened, that morning, there were buzzards. Multiple buzzards. Probably 20 buzzards on top of their barn. And it was like something dead was there. They went up there and checked it out. All was okay. The animals weren't dead. But some kind of a dead stench attracted those buzzards over there where that loud howling took place. And the loud screams, the screaming. I mean, it would give you chills if you heard that up close. And we heard them. Now that I remember. And that's why I'm thinking, why is something so vivid, unless it's alternate reality, a parallel situation where you have, my parents have that memory. My mama sort of remembers it, my daddy vividly remembers it, but I don't remember it at all. Now when it comes to that, all three of us remember it. The screams and the sounds that we heard that I wish I'd captured At that time, they were looking for recordings or footage for that prize money. And if Buddy, boy, I swear, if Buddy boy, when I say it like that, but Buddy, man, I tell you, boy, if I'd have had that, dang, I would have had the prize money, that's for sure. That's how certain I was that we were on those sounds. And I just went to the restroom, and I said, oh, I wish they would hear something. I said, I wish my parents would hear these sounds, because I'd been hearing these creatures and these beings, and I said, I wish they would hear it. I went to the restroom, I said, forget it, I'll never capture it. Boom, sure enough, it happened. The sounds just, it was, I mean, then I heard them all around, and they were definitely in awe about it, that it happened like that. And there's no denying it once you experience it like that. Now that I remember. But the other alternate memory that they have of me capturing that other vivid orb with a ghost or spirit in it, I have no memory of. So that's one of those alternate memory situations. And there are not just things changing on a daily basis, but personal things. And when someone else has an alternate memory, and it's like it's been wiped from you, or you have no memory of it, that bothers you. Especially when it's your parents, where they remember it. Maybe I'll, boom, suddenly remember it one day. I don't know. But, or maybe I'll merge somewhere where then they don't remember it and I do. My consciousness will merge somewhere where they don't remember it, but I do suddenly. And I'm like, whoa, okay, I remember it now. The body I'm in, I remember it now. I don't know how this works. That was just one theory of mine about the switching realities and everything. But sorry, my head's itching right now. But you hear me scratching my head? I guess I'm thinking too much now. But it doesn't make sense. Why do I always make videos at I'm like a night owl? I make videos at 2:30. It's 2:31 right now. I always make videos at this time, between now and 4 a.m. It's like 3 a.m. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Who eats a Krabby Patty at 2 in the morning? Or 3 in the morning? Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Krabby Patties.
Get back to work, boys. Make me money. Whether you like SpongeBob or not, which I do. Personally, I do. I've liked him for many years. Liked the show for many years now. It can be really funny. Rest in peace to Steven Hillenburg, by the way. But yeah, I just decided to randomly go off into my SpongeBob impression suddenly. But it just keeps some lightheartedness here. It's just really bothersome when other people don't remember what you do, or they remember things that you don't. And especially when it's personal family members, like your parents. And my parents remember that, and I don't. So that's one of those things. And I don't know. I don't know what to say, but that's what happened. So if you've experienced something like that, please let me know. It could be regarding an alternate memory, or what I talked about in the later part of this video, in the latter part, the second half, about the paranormal, the supernatural, cryptid, Sasquatch, whatever it is that you have experienced. It could be orbs, and just orbs in general. I'm going to share some of my orb pictures very soon. Maybe I'll go onto the community posts in my phone and maybe take some pictures and... Excuse me. I'm getting congested. Maybe some screenshots and stuff. My daddy's been going through a lot of congestion as well, and more mood swings, which he's gone through those quite a lot through his entire life, but he's got some medication to hopefully help with that lately that's helped quite a bit with that. But then his blood pressure's been up, and then it finally went down yesterday. Thank you all for the prayers, by the way. It went down a bit, so that helped out with that. But his sugar level is off, so, and he's on the road, so he doesn't have any more of the pills for that, so that's not good. That can also cause mood problems and mood issues. You know, diabetics. Many of you have spoken to me about that, diabetic issues and all that, and it causes it to be, you know how it is with the diabetes and the how the mind works with that, and the medicine for that, and the mood medicine for that, and how all that really helps. And he's out of the one medicine, so, on the road, so. But he's supposed to come back by Friday, so let's hope that works out and hope it all goes well, and just these weather changes that are coming this weekend. Oh my goodness, it's supposed to be like, I mean, it's crazy. It's supposed to be nearly 65, maybe reaching up to nearly 70 Saturday after pouring rain, they say. Downpours, storms, pouring rain, and flooding happening Saturday after, they say there's fog, and then it's going to be that, and then it's going to change directly with a cold front after all that rain and freeze. And then we could get a decent amount of snow for our area in the northern parts of our state. But they're not going to say anything yet until they know. But on Sunday, as temperatures won't get above 28 degrees for us, mid to upper 20s for the high on Sunday in our area, and then it drops to like, I don't know, 8 degrees for the low in our area, with a wind chill. The wind's going to be blowing. They say it's going to be howling out of the north in this polar vortex on Sunday. And they say it's going to be howling out of the north, and we might have to leave that day and take him back to work. So I don't know how it'll go. Hopefully it won't be rough. And hopefully he won't have to deal with it, and hopefully we won't have to deal with it either. But we'll see what happens that day. It's far ahead to tell, and they've been so inaccurate lately with their forecasts. So, but yeah, that's what's going on. The weather's been crazy. It's going to be even more crazy, even crazier. And then it's going to be cold Monday, and then warming back up Tuesday, or something like that. The weather is literally, I mean, from 70 directly dropping, the bottom drops out to 20 something for the high, and then a low of feeling like -7. I don't know, negatives. That's all I know. Cold wind chills, that's for sure. But anyway, hope everything goes well. Also, so that's the first part of this video was talking about alternate memories. And if you've experienced anything like that, let me know. If you have one you'd like to share, please share. If you have a memory regarding, the orbs or beings or anything that I mentioned in the second part of the video, let me know. And also send your prayers as well for all of us, my mama, my daddy, me, all of us. And also, let me know if you've experienced any of that, and let me know what the weather is like or supposed to be like in your area as well. We've also been getting quite a bit of earthquakes, and I felt that one from the other day. And been feeling a lot of rumbling and shaking, hearing a lot of booms lately. Something's definitely going on, and the weather's going to be crazy. So we're used to crazy weather, though. Up and down, chaotic, crazy weather, and a lot of rain most of the time. Anyway, give your thoughts. I've gone on for 18 minutes, haven't I? I apologize if you did not want to hear me for 18 minutes. If you did, I'm just up and down, manic depressing, so who knows. Like right now, I'm kind of in manic mode of like peaceful and happy and laughing, so that's good news. So anyway, just share with me on alternate memories. Share with me anything that you experienced. What do you think? Even if you don't feel like sharing, I just need to share what I wanted to share, all of what was on my mind at the moment. So peace and much love. Hope to speak with all of you again very soon. Peace. Bye everyone.